Good evening, everyone on YouTube. It is actually Thursday, December 22nd, shortly after 7:45, but by the time you guys see this video, it will actually be the Sunday after Christmas. This video will be released Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. And in this video, I want to talk about Log4j. That is spelled log, the number 4, and the letter J. And I'm sure all of you have heard about it by now. You're wondering what the heck it is, why there's so much doomsday talk and doom and gloom around it, and what the heck is going on. We're going to address all of that in this video here. Now, I thought previously that I had done a video on what computer security vulnerabilities are and what computer security exploits are. I just went back and searched the channel and saw that I didn't, so I'm going to have to very briefly cover those here before I can get on to Log4j. A vulnerability is basically a security hole in something, and vulnerabilities can be anything. Vulnerabilities can even be us humans. In fact, humans tend to be the weakest link in the security chain. Humans are the ones all the time that make the mistakes. Even when you look at vulnerabilities that are put in software code, those vulnerabilities are put there by a human. But a vulnerability is, in this case and in a lot of the cases where we talk about a security vulnerability, it is a problem that is in a piece of program code that makes that program code insecure and dangerous. And most of the time, I'd say probably 99% of the time, vulnerabilities are not discovered during the programming phase. They are discovered much, much, much later by either a security researcher, or in the case of Log4j, it was just some guy playing Minecraft that found the vulnerability. An exploit is something that takes advantage of a vulnerability to let an attacker do something. And the severity of the exploit and the kinds of things you can do with an exploit are largely going to depend on what the vulnerability is and how severe the vulnerability is. Log4j, on a scale of 1 to 10, Log4j is an 11. It is the most severe class of vulnerability we have, which we call an RCE vulnerability, or remote code execution. What a remote code execution vulnerability is it's a vulnerability that allows anyone in the world to run any program they want on any computer in the world that is vulnerable. Now, I don't have to tell my viewers, I'm sure, how bad that is. Use your imaginations, everybody. RCE vulnerabilities are very bad. What magnifies this one by an order of 100 is the fact that it's in Java. Why is that a big deal, you ask? Java is a programming language that's been around since the early 90s, and Java is in a lot of computers and a lot of devices that aren't even computers in the Internet of Things world. For example, Java is in a lot of your home consumer internet routers. And using Log4j against the router will allow anyone in the world to take control of your vulnerable router. Oops. Now, what we do about Log4j depends upon the device that's vulnerable. If it's a computer that has Java installed on it, the best thing I can tell you right now is to get rid of Java. Remove it from the machine. There are very few websites left that should be using it, and those websites that are using it, really need to reconsider its use at this point. The problem is that sometimes other programs that are on your computer may have Java embedded within them. And you have to really scan for those programs and make sure there's either a patch for those programs, or you have to remove those programs from your machine. I am in the process of looking for a scanner. I will put out updates on this issue and good scanners to use for this. I'm working on it. The mysterious thing is that so far we have not had any known major cases of exploitation of this vulnerability. I don't know why that is. Maybe the computer criminal element is getting a little smart by not exploiting this thing right away. They don't want to draw attention to themselves. I honestly, guys, I don't know. I've never known computer criminals to be smart when it comes to attacking things. So who knows what the heck is going on and why we haven't seen exploitations of this vulnerability on a wide scale. I can tell you that when we do, if you have not patched yourself or removed the Java runtime or vulnerable applications, people will be in a world of hurt. There is already one ransomware gang, I want to say it's the Conti ransomware gang, that has modified an exploit for the Log4j problem specifically so that they can use it to deploy ransomware. Also, from what I've heard, it's so easy to exploit this problem that a 5-year-old can do it. So, the fact that we have not seen any widespread exploitation of this vulnerability is amazing. There will be further updates on this topic. I have to let everyone go for now as I have a 10-minute time limit here. Any questions, leave a comment. For now, I will see everyone next time. See you all soon. Bye-bye.